Hey YouTube, so this video is gonna be again bonus like my last videos mentioned. From now on, these short clips which I'll be making will be bonus videos which are supposed to be on top of the fundamental, which is my book, which will give you a complete idea of the fundamental of this field, and all this knowledge base will be on top of that book. So the question for today is, how much money is it possible to make as a sonographer? Now, I think it was first or second video, it went pretty viral. It was about this, and it's my favorite topic. And I sincerely believe that I put out real numbers, and I try to be as specific as possible, rather than in general sonographers get paid this. No. I'll put out exactly what's out there right now, because that was 2 years ago and it's not accurate anymore. It's way less than what I have learned, or what I have I guess got paid at this point, as compared to 2 years ago. So anyways, it's time to update that. Just like gas prices or whatever, you cannot judge things by 2 or 3 years ago, and things have changed with inflation and with demand. And right now the demand is insane for sonographers. I mean, the travel assignments for sonographers, and if you want, you can look it up on Vivian or Aureus, or all these travel companies on their website. I mean, just to double check. If it's like me telling you, hey, the stock of Tesla is like $200 right now, you can just Google it real quick and check it out. You don't have to take my word for it. So travel assignments right now are at least $4,000 a week. $4,000 a week. If you try to do math on it, 4 into 4, it's at least $16,000 someone can make in a month. And I'm not even considering weekends. In last 2 years, I worked every Sunday. I try my best to work both Saturdays and Sundays, but for most of you lazy fucks out there, even if you don't work weekends, it's at least 16,000 you can make. Now please just take out the 30% from it. It's just tax. Uncle Sam is just going to take away from you. You're not running a business. You don't have any cutoffs or anything like that. So make sure whatever amount I tell you, just take 30% off, because you won't see that amount. But still, that is still a great bit of a really good income, especially if you work, someone like me, who will work weekends or something like that. So right now, and if you break it down per hour, it's coming at least $100. $100 per hour is the rate coming up right now. And if to the best of my knowledge, in one of the videos I did 2 years ago, I think I might have mentioned 75. And to be more accurate, at that time I wasn't making that much, but someone close to me told me that, and I really believed in it. And honestly, they were underestimating it. It's high. It was, even at that time, it was higher than that. So that's the amount going on right now, okay? And that is the current. And I'll also write the date, because with time, the pay increases and all of that. With demand, maybe the demand can get a lot more crazier than what it is right now. But anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on right now. That's the rate. In simple words, $100 per hour. And if you see travel rates, it's about $4,000 a week in general. And I just told you, if you break it down, that's what comes up per hour. So that's the answer for the question. But don't forget, so if you're just looking for an answer for that question, you can stop right here, right now. But don't forget, location and all of that. You have to be flexible. You cannot be in the middle of fucking Florida and ask for that amount of money. That's just not possible. You have to be flexible. You have to, with these travel companies or whatever, you have to be a bit more flexible. And there are a lot more options now than before. Even with the flexibility, you don't have to move too far or whatever due to the demand right now. But still, I don't want you to just tell you that, hey, it's just this much money out there and you can be in the middle of Mississippi or Florida and still make. No. I've literally met a couple of sonographers who have been in this field for 30 years, and they're making like $30 per hour. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you just buy a gun and shoot yourself in the head, right? So That's why location, and that's why my book will clearly specify each, and it's like, condensing an encyclopedia into like, a book of 100 pages. It's just not possible, and there's so much information that will be eliminated. That's why my book will clearly specify that, how exactly, number one, you need to be, flexible and adjustable, but how exactly do you do things have to play out in order for you to be in the situation where you have the opportunity to get paid this much amount. Okay, so yeah, I just want to be open with you, because I don't want to like present you, I don't want to give you a corn dog and at the same time not tell you, hey, this is I mean, go ahead and eat one, that's fine, but if you keep eating this for a whole month, you will definitely die by heart attack by the second month. Okay, so I want to tell you exactly what it is, rather than just putting up the good side of anything. So that's that. And a couple of other things. So like I said, these questions I'm gonna keep covering as bonuses. Make sure in my next videos that I'm planning to do, these bonus ones are value of time. There are people who are asking me questions on hey, how much time I need after school and this, and to study for registry and this and that. No, you don't. By the time you get done with school, you have to have all your fucking registries. I mean, you just cannot. Your time is way too expensive. Okay, and I'm gonna get into details and explain you exactly why and how you need to run these things. How much time is needed for registry preparation, and those kind of things I'm going to cover in another video. LinkedIn I'm going to go over, and the networking stuff, there's going to be a video for that, a bonus one. Getting started in the field in general, how to get a good idea of everything, that I'm going to cover in a video. And pros and cons in this of the field in general, that I'm going to cover in the video. And I want you guys, I mean, I'm gonna definitely put this out there. I've seen some YouTube channels, they have like a main one video which explains what the whole purpose of their thing is, and this is the purpose of my channel in general. Number one, to help you avoid all the potholes. That will reduce the time that it will take you to get to the place which you're trying to get to, which hopefully, in my opinion, you're trying to make the highest possible dollar, especially the numbers I'm putting out to you. If you make anything less than that, I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but I'll be disappointed. I wish you would have fucking done something else, like jerking off or something, rather than watching my video. So you have to be a really high performer. I mean, you have to be exceptionally high performing individual to even have a shot at something like this. Just like in any field, real estate agent, the top 2% make more than everyone combined after top 2%. Okay, just like I think it's like the number is like 5% of the richest people on this planet have more money than everyone in this world combined. Anyone who takes any space to live and breathe or occupies the space on this planet, those 5% have more than all of them combined. So the same way, as a sonographer, I want you to have such an highly exceptional income that if you look at some other sonographers, they're the ones who have been in the field for a very long time, freaking laugh at them. What the hell are they doing? And number one, stay away from them, and number two, you're fine if you laugh at them, because you're clearly making 5 to 6 times more than what they're making. So anyways, that's my goal. Number one, to help you avoid potholes, to get you to your goal in the fastest possible way, because the longer you take, it doesn't matter even if you end up making more money afterwards. The problem is you took for fucking forever to get out of the fucking school or get started. So you have lost 2 or 3 years. You're trying to catch up. So even if you're making a lot of money, at the end of the day, those 3 years have fucking grown on you. Okay? And I don't want you to be in that situation. So avoid the potholes, get to the goal in the fastest way possible, and once you get there, not get paid $15 per hour. Or you get paid more flipping burgers at McDonald's. Getting paid the top possible dollar. In fact, 5 times more than what I gave you right now, because there are chances with inflation and with the demand, it can go way higher than that. So that's the numbers for right now. The day and the year. We are 2 months away from 2023. Okay, this is November 31st, 2022. So those numbers are just for today. I don't know when you're coming out of school and all the other things. So that's my main goal with this channel, and I'm gonna put this I'm the least savvy person with doing all of that. I want to keep things as simplified as possible, but I want you to know that that's the goal of this channel, nothing else. And that's why this is the most exciting part. This video is the most exciting part of my channel, and that's why I think the one that went viral was because I'm the most excited about that I want to get you there in the shortest time possible, and I want you to make the highest possible income. That is it. Everything else is fucking I don't want to say useless, but just helping for these two things. Anyways, so those are the videos I'll be covering. And in last video I mentioned that I'll be off. There are many questions I get from students who I just feel like they just need 101, because most of my advice is, I don't want to say generic, but pretty generic, applies to everyone. But some situations are very special and somehow they need 101 attention. On the weekdays I'm usually very busy with hospital and with crazy shifts, but and I haven't told you I haven't work on the weekends most of the time. But anyways, I'll try to find some time on the weekends to have 101 consulting with the ones who truly are feel like they need help, and also the ones who are high performance and they want to make sure they want a coach or someone they can hit up with at every checkpoint. I personally had a coach. You cannot be a high. Tiger Woods needs a fucking coach. How the hell would a guy who has won for the last 20 years of his life needs a coach? You need a coach. That's how you become a high performer. So anyways, I will provide that 101 consulting. I'll put a link on below. I'll figure out how to do that on the first place and put a link below. That way you can have set up an appointment with me or whatever. And I'll also have the video book link put down, which which is the fundamental of everything. And I honestly truly believe that will be the Bible of the whole everything you're building up on. Okay, you cannot, all these information I'm giving you, it's just very superficial. You won't really get it. It's like someone who doesn't know the basics of iPhone. I'm telling them advanced stuff of how to do crazy filter and this and that. They wouldn't get any of that because they honestly don't even know how to turn on their fucking phone. So make sure that book link which I'm gonna post, you see that, and all this is a build up on that. This is optional. I'll try my best. I'll try to get professionals in my field and do a podcast with them, and maybe you'll learn something from them which I haven't covered. But more than likely, I feel like if my book and these bonus videos will cover most of everything. But the truly exceptional individuals I've met in my field, and I feel like you can learn something from them, I'll do a podcast with them for you guys to get a good idea on things. And I'm gonna keep posting this bonus videos, at least one in a day, because I just feel like there's just so many things which are so common. All the questions I'm getting, there are many things which are very common, and most people are asking the same questions. So I'll go ahead and put this bonus for those. And just subscribe this channel, share it with all your peers, peeps, anyone in this field, because that time you are saving months and years of their time. If they have truly listened to this and if it has changed their lives, then you have truly changed many months of their lives. But first, do it for yourself. First, you are the priority, and you need to those two simple goals I have this channel for. I want to make sure that you take care of both of those things, and you are at the top of the pinnacle of whatever you're trying to do. All right guys, see you next time.